Blockbuster was once a giant in home video rental, a household name that dominated the industry. Founded in 1985, it grew rapidly, expanding its reach across the United States and beyond. By the late 90s, Blockbuster had over 9,000 stores worldwide, making it a global phenomenon. It was a staple of Friday nights where families and friends would gather to pick out movies, creating lasting memories. The company offered an extensive selection, catering to all tastes and preferences. New releases, classic films, video games, Blockbuster had it all, ensuring there was something for everyone. Their late fees, though often criticized, were a significant revenue stream, contributing to their financial success. The brand became synonymous with entertainment, a go-to for movie nights at home. Blockbuster's success was due to a solid business model, which included strategic planning and execution. They built strong relationships with movie studios, securing exclusive deals and early access to new releases. This gave them a competitive edge, setting them apart from other video rental stores. They also invested in prime real estate, making their stores easily accessible and highly visible. However, beneath this success lay seeds of eventual downfall, as the industry began to change rapidly. While Blockbuster thrived as the dominant force in the video rental industry, a new competitor quietly emerged on the horizon. Netflix was founded in 1997 by Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph. Initially, it offered DVD rentals by mail, a revolutionary concept at the time. This was a novel idea that challenged the traditional rental model. Customers could rent DVDs online and receive them conveniently at home, eliminating the need for physical store visits. No more late fees or rushed returns. It was a game changer. Netflix's model was not only convenient but also cost-effective, appealing to a wide range of customers. They introduced a subscription service, allowing customers to rent unlimited DVDs for a flat monthly fee. This subscription model was a stark contrast to Blockbuster's per-rental fees and late charges, which often frustrated customers. The absence of late fees was particularly attractive, as it removed a common pain point for movie renters. Initially, Blockbuster didn't see Netflix as a significant threat, believing that people preferred the in-store experience. They underestimated the convenience and appeal of Netflix's online model. However, Netflix's customer base grew rapidly, proving that consumers were ready for a change. They capitalized on the growing internet usage and changing consumer habits, which favored online services. Blockbuster's refusal to adapt to this innovative model would ultimately prove to be a costly mistake, leading to their decline. As Netflix grew, so did the digital landscape. High-speed internet became more widespread. This led to the emergence of streaming. People could now watch movies and TV shows online. This was a significant shift. Blockbuster ignored these trends. They continued to focus on their physical stores. While Netflix invested in streaming technology, Blockbuster stuck to DVDs. This decision was a critical misstep. The digital age required new strategies. Blockbuster's management was slow to recognize this. They viewed streaming as a niche market, not a threat. By the time they realized their mistake, it was too late. Netflix had already established itself as a leader in streaming. Blockbuster made several poor management decisions that ultimately led to its downfall. One of the biggest was the rejection of an offer to buy Netflix, a decision that would haunt them for years. In the year 2000, Netflix proposed a partnership that could have changed the course of entertainment history. They offered to sell their company to Blockbuster for $50 million. However, Blockbuster declined the offer. This decision was based on arrogance and a lack of vision. They underestimated Netflix's potential to revolutionize the industry. Additionally, they failed to innovate within their own business model, sticking to outdated practices. Blockbuster tried to introduce a DVD by mail service, but it was too late to make a significant impact. Another critical misstep was their attempt to compete directly with Netflix without a clear strategy. They launched Blockbuster Online in 2004, hoping to capture the digital market. However, the service was poorly executed and failed to meet customer expectations. It lacked the user-friendly interface and vast library of Netflix, leaving customers unimpressed and frustrated with the experience. Technology played a crucial role in Blockbuster's decline. The rise of high-speed internet made streaming feasible. This was a game-changer. Consumers preferred the convenience of streaming over visiting a store. Netflix capitalized on this trend. They invested heavily in their streaming platform. This allowed them to offer a vast library of content. Blockbuster, on the other hand, was slow to adopt new technologies. Their focus remained on physical rentals. The technological shift was inevitable. Businesses needed to adapt or risk obsolescence. Blockbuster's failure to embrace digital innovation was a fatal flaw. They were stuck in an outdated model while the world moved forward. Consumer preferences evolved rapidly in the 2000s. People wanted instant access to content. The hassle of driving to a store and dealing with late fees became outdated. Streaming services offered a more convenient alternative. Netflix understood this shift. They focused on making their service user-friendly. Personalized recommendations, binge-watching, and original content became their strengths. Blockbuster failed to recognize these changing preferences. Market dynamics also shifted. The entertainment industry saw a rise in digital content. Music, books, and movies were now available online. Blockbuster's reliance on physical media became a disadvantage. They couldn't keep up with the pace of change. The decline of Blockbuster's brick-and-mortar stores was inevitable. As online services grew, foot traffic in physical stores decreased. Maintaining thousands of stores became unsustainable. The costs outweighed the benefits. Blockbuster tried to diversify. They introduced other services like game rentals and in-store events. However, these efforts were insufficient. The core problem was their outdated business model. The digital transformation required a complete overhaul. The final blow came during the financial crisis of 2008. Economic downturns hit retail hard. Blockbuster's debt grew, and they couldn't recover. In 2010, they filed for bankruptcy. By 2013, most Blockbuster stores had closed. Blockbuster's downfall offers valuable lessons. One key lesson is the importance of innovation. Businesses must constantly evolve. Sticking to an old model can be detrimental. Blockbuster failed to innovate, and it cost them dearly. Another lesson is the need to recognize and adapt to technological shifts. The digital age demands flexibility. Companies must be willing to change their strategies. Blockbuster's reluctance to embrace streaming was a fatal error. Management decisions also play a crucial role. Leaders must have vision and foresight. Blockbuster's rejection of Netflix's offer was a significant mistake. Leadership must be willing to take calculated risks. The story of Blockbuster is a cautionary tale. It highlights the dangers of complacency. Current businesses must learn from these mistakes. They need to stay ahead of trends and be willing to innovate. Technology continues to evolve rapidly. Companies must invest in new technologies. They also need to understand changing consumer preferences. Flexibility and adaptability are key to survival. In conclusion, Blockbuster's failure was a result of multiple factors. Ignoring digital trends, poor management decisions, and inability to innovate were critical. For current businesses, the lesson is clear: adapt or risk becoming obsolete.